Well, 4th of July pie is the perfect way to add some sweetness to the holiday, and every pie needs a great foundation, the crust, of course, and you add all the good stuff. Amanda Wilbanks, founder of Southern Baked Pie Company, is here to help us with a few techniques and to get us started. So, Amanda, we're so glad to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
It doesn't get much better than a pie any day, so especially on a holiday, right?
Yes, we always say celebrate life with pie, and what better way than on a holiday?
Yeah, absolutely perfect. Okay, so we have our crust. We're started with this. What's our first step, and what are we making?
So I wanted to share with you our blueberry pie. It's absolutely delicious. Blueberries and fruits are very fresh in the summer, so we always recommend that for the 4th of July. So if you take your blueberry pie and you add just a little bit of lemon zest to it, and then just a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, it makes your pie so much better. It gives it more flavor and freshness. You would think it'd be a little bitter, but it's actually fabulous and balances out the sugar.
Good trick.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So then you just want to take your berries and pour them into your pie shell. It's about 4 cups of berries.
Okay.
And I wanted to show you some different ways that you can lattice the top of a pie. I love doing strips of dough across the top, and then on the sides, kind of incorporating in taking a cookie cutter and adding in little stars. So you've got your crust with your strips,
give it
and then
some flair.
Give it some fun, festive flair. And this is a good way to get the kids involved in the kitchen so that they feel like they can be a part also.
Perfect idea. And that doesn't seem too hard to do either.
No, it's not super difficult, and it's not something that has to be perfect. It's supposed to be fun and easy.
I think that's one thing for me anyway. I'm not great in the kitchen with baking. I try, but it's easy to get intimidated. So it seems like you just have to just go for it.
You do. You just jump in, get your hands dirty, and just try it. You never know what it'll turn out like.
Yeah. You know, you also have a cookbook in here, so this will be out soon. So what can we find inside of this?
So you're going to find a plethora of recipes. My favorite is that we use one pie dough, and it can make both sweet and savory recipes. So it's kind of like this easy, foolproof dough that we are known for at Southern Baked, and we carry it all throughout the book.
Nice. Okay, so if you have any questions about pies, then that could be a lot of help. But how did you get started with making pies?
So I started this 5 years ago out of my home kitchen.
Did you really?
And I just had this dream of creating a company with it, and so I sold at markets and festivals, and then I started shipping, and then I opened our first pie store in Gainesville, Georgia, and then we opened our Buckhead and Alpharetta store shortly after that, and now we ship pies all over the United States.
Wow, so people love pie.
I think they do. They really do. And I always say our motto is celebrate life with pie, so there's always something to celebrate and give somebody a pie for, an accomplishment or a celebration. There's always something to get excited about.
Sure, it's always a good day to eat pie.
That's right. Who wouldn't want to share a slice of pie?
I love that. Okay, so what did you have up here? Because these are really cute.
These are so exciting. So these are little bitty pie shooters, which are great for a 4th of July party. They can sit out for a little while. It's got a homemade whipped cream and cream cheese layer, and then it's got our pie crust. You can bake up a piece of pie crust, crumble it up, and just layer it with any kind of fruit that you would like.
Delicious. And that looks pretty easy too. But it makes a statement.
It does. It's something that gives a pop of color, and everybody likes a little bite-sized dessert.
Yeah, that looks really, really good. And I want to ask you this. I don't know if we can get it over here, but to at least show it. You brought your rolling pin and your dough. So are there any secrets that you've come across when it comes to being able to get that dough just right?
Exactly. One big secret is don't add too much water. So many people keep adding water so that they can get the dough to bind together. But stop in our recipe where it says 1/4 a cup, don't add any more. Stop there. And that way you'll have a nice soft crust, not a tough, worked crust.
So easy on the water.
Easy on the water.
That's
a big technique, and don't over mix it.
Got it. Okay, you know what? We need to show this finished product that you brought today.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Yay. Okay, so what kind of pie is this?
Okay, so this is a cherry pie, which is great for the 4th of July. Also strawberry, but you can see that I just actually took pie crust and cut them out into stars and then just laid it on the top of the pie to give it a more festive look.
Oh, and I tried the cherry and I tried some apple, both delicious, made this pregnant girl very happy. But for recipes or more on Southern Baked Pie and Amanda's cookbook, go to fox5atlanta.com and look for the viewer information story.